I mean, personally, Bosa, how have these months isn't been like? I mean, you go on loan, get consistency, score goals, and return in terms of everything, and then how have you handled all of that to be able to return strong?
I think I can attribute that to my mentality, as a player and as a person. I mean, through the experiences that I've been through previously at Skukuni, or I've been at Pirates before, the more you go through these things, the stronger you become. And I believe I've become a lot more stronger than I was back when I was at Pirates, mentally especially. I've been working on myself physically and, emotionally as well, because these are important elements and factors that you need to be good at, in order for you to deliver on a weekly basis for the club.
When the club sends you on loan, how do you view that?
Like I say, your mentality is very key in every situation that you may come across. Obviously, I was a bit disappointed when being sent out on loan, but look, I didn't look down and pick my head up, and I said, look, this is another chance to prove myself and to prove what I'm capable of, and I believe that I've done that in the first half of the season. Hopefully, I can continue in the second half and deliver for the mighty Buccaneers.
So, did you want to go back? I mean, if we go back to July, you had Kosafa, you finish as top goal scorer, you get the move to Swallows, you're banging goals, and then midway through the season, you have to go back to your parent club.
Yes, one thing I've admired about this club is the real togetherness, looking out from the outside, and, to be a part of it is something that I've always longed for. It reminds me of what Bloemfontein Celtic was like, that sense of togetherness, that brotherhood, and that is exactly what we have in this team. And I can see why they managed to win the Nedbank Cup last season and the MTN 8 as well, and the MTN 8 again this season. And look, I've always wanted to be a part of this club. I mean, growing up, I supported this club, and I'll do my everything to be a part of this club, always.
The Golden Boot getting away a little bit is, obviously with you having to readjust at Pirates. Are you concerned about that? What are you doing to try get back, obviously for personal targets and as a collective as well?
The best way to get back at that is to score goals in the league, and that is exactly what I want to do. Yes, I'm still new to this Orlando Pirates setup because it's very different from what I was used to, and what I've experienced before. But look, I have to adapt to it quick, and I'm glad to be given the opportunities that I'm given, and hopefully I can deliver on the pitch, and which is by scoring goals.
What did that goal against Crystal Lake do? I mean, it might seem like an amateur team, but in terms of your own personal confidence and adapting to the setup?
I think the biggest thing for me, what it did to me, just to continue to build on my confidence. As a striker, you go into every game and you want to score, regardless of whoever you may be playing. It can be a lower league team, it can be the best team in Africa or whatever. And that's what I want to do, and that is exactly what the goal did for me, in terms of my confidence. It helped me build it up leading up to then Soweto Derby as well.
What has been, the struggle, for lack of a better word, because in terms of talent, technique, you've got everything needed in terms of being a finisher, but it's not been something that sort of consistently comes out of your game?
I think the biggest thing is to be given an opportunity, to be given the confidence, the belief, the faith in the player, that this player can deliver and this is what he's good at, and to play to a player's strength sometimes. And look, that is exactly what's been happening, what happened at Swallows in the first half of the season. And it seems to be happening in this second half of the season for me as well with the Orlando Pirates team. And like I say, there's a sense of brotherhood and unity that we all have together, and look, we want to win games, and that is exactly what we're looking forward to do starting from this weekend again.
Is there a sense of gratefulness, like, just being part of Pirates and wearing that kit again? After being at Swallows and kind of in disarray, you didn't get much game time as much as you wanted at Sekhukhune. So now you're back with Pirates. Do you feel grateful now, like more than the first time?
Yes, definitely, definitely. Like I say, this is a very big institution, to be a part of, and I'll always be privileged to be a part of this institution, and I'll always give my best. So I am very grateful to be back home.
What would it mean for you to be a part of this game? I mean, what it stands for, and even in terms of the points at stake.
This is the biggest game I believe in Africa, and arguably, And growing up, I always used to watch the Soweto Derby, and to be a part of it it's a huge privilege and honor, honestly. And the best way to repay that is by going out on Saturday and giving the performance of our lives, and hopefully getting the 3 points.
And you
You
said
spoke about being given a chance to be consistent. Is that something, a conversation you perhaps had with Coach Jose Ribeiro as well, given that he was there last season, but regardless, you still went out on loan, whether that was his decision or not?
I haven't had that opportunity yet to talk to him about that, but I believe that he knows that as a coach and as a father as well, because the sort of relationship that he has with his players is one of a father figure. He's quite close to a lot of the players, actually, to the whole squad. Reminds me of Coach Steve as well. And that's someone that I have a great relationship with, and that has helped me a lot in my career. And I believe Coach Jose can do the same as well for me.
you spoke about the fact that the club has changed from what it was in some of the things. What has changed with you personally from the player you were when you were to now coming back on this team?
Like I say, I think my mentality, and my mentality has changed quite a lot. And a lot of my teammates can see that in me, and the work ethic as well, and the hunger and the strive, to want to get better each and every day, to continue to score goals in training, because that's how we build our confidence as strikers leading up to games.
Thanks.
Thank you.